What is up YouTube, it is Matty and I am back with another Emphatic Clan War video. You may notice that I am now back to the daily uploads, which I'm really pleased about, and I'm just trying to catch up and you know, get back into the swing of things, because it's weird having a few days off and you lose sync, lose plans, you forget what you were doing and where you were going, you know, with your videos and episodes and that sort of thing. But yeah, back to the daily uploads now, so I'm really happy about that. And I've got a really interesting war to show you this time if my Wi-Fi decides to stop being stupid. But yeah, this war was versus Go Ugly Early, and I don't think they fully committed to trying to actually beat us, to be honest. I think they sort of realised that that we're a 3-star clan, and they just weren't. So I think they gave it. But there's sort of 5 attacks I want to show this war. As basically with every other war, but give me 1 second while I just make sure I can see the attacks that I'm going to be doing. Hold on. There we go. So the first one is again, as voted by the clan, is the attack on number 3. And the reason I think that this is coming at the number 1 spot is because it is versus a Town Hall 10. It is a Town Hall 9 getting the 2-star, and it is an interesting base actually for a Town Hall 9 to 2-star. And this attack was actually almost a straight up go wee, just a hardcore power rush through. So what XF did was use 4 loons early on to try and take down that archer tower. Now I think that was going to free up a little bit of percentage for him as well later on in the raid if the building went down, which it did. So maybe if he needed it later on, it could have got that extra percentage for him. But it's got pretty much the full CC lore, and now he's anchoring it over, using a couple of barbs and a couple of witches to start taking down the enemy CC. Yeah, and once he's got a couple of wizards to go down as well, and once all the CC's gone, the raid's gonna turn into a full-on dash inwards, I believe, to the core. So Golem 1 down, Golem 2 and 3 down, and we've got a load of wizards coming up behind now. They're going to help funnel, they're going to help guide the troops in. He wants those golems to get up front. There was a loon in the CC which didn't lure, which was fine, but he's got a jump spell going into the core already. Rage over to help them take down those initial wave of defences. He needs to get past that Inferno tower in the core, because they're both single target Infernos, which is why he's done a witch heavy army. So you'll notice there were 6 witches, because he doesn't, there's single target Infernos. He just wants a lot of distraction in the core, so that's why there was so many witches and so many skellies. And you can just tell by the way the raid's going, this is an easy 2-star, as in there's no chance it's not going to be. And what I actually loved about it was that he had actually planned to go all the way through the base and try and get the 3-star, because look, that second jump spell was his route out of the core. So it's an old-fashioned go wee that he was just trying to absolutely wreck the base. And look how well he did, to be fair. I mean, when we looking at how many defences are actually left, it's not that many, but he's up to 70%. And yeah, 72% now. I'm just going to speed through the rest of the raid. Just didn't quite pan out, couldn't quite get those last few defences down, but I presume it's going to be an 80% finish. Yeah, wow, 81%. So super. Wow, yeah, well done to XF on that one. It's a brilliant raid. Next one coming up is going to be the attack on number 6, which is done by Azoz. So let's have a quick look at the base. It's a cold-blooded LaLoon versus a Town Hall 10. Yeah, the Inferno is a level 2, which is on single, and a level 1, which is on multi. Defense levels seem about Town Hall 8 defense level. So it's a pretty premature Town Hall 10, but it still needs to be 3-starred. And we're going to be going in with a cold-blooded LaLoon, I believe. Hole in the base, so he's almost suicide king straight in there to start taking some buildings down. I get the CC pull as well, which it actually has got. So that was a pretty heavy usage for that king initially in the raid. Be interesting to see what he's going to do next. Looks like he's pulling down south, just to take the CC out in a nice open area. Let's see how they go down. The queen is down there as well. I think he might have been hoping to get that air defense with the king. So yeah, I think that was the initial plan, but that didn't quite work out, and maybe go in to get the Inferno with the golem and second and the queen. Now I think he's got the Inferno, and he's got the air defense, which was great. So he has done part of the job, but it just didn't quite work out on the initial part. I think he thought the king would go a lot deeper and be able to get the job done. Just didn't quite work out. So he's using the free spell over the Inferno to take it down, and now the LaLoon's just moving through the base beautifully and raid over. So it was nice sort of clean attack. There's a lot of loons left, a lot of cleanup left, and most likely a lot of time left as well actually on this raid. But yeah, I love his strategy. I love the way he tried to take that second that second air defense down. First air defense down with the king, and then the cold-blooded down at the bottom to take down the Inferno in another one. So yeah, worked out nicely. Now this attack is actually a really weird one. Next one I'm going to show, which I thought was brilliant. It's Brian doing a raged healer hog. Now, if you'll notice, what Brian tries to do is there's a double air defense up here, and this is his strategy. You can see there's a hole in the base as well, just above that archer tower. What Brian tries to do is to sort of shatter in and take down like all this half of the base up here. Now he wants to take the queen down, and ideally wants to sort of push in and maybe take that air defense down, because when he's going to hog and use healers. So when he hogs, he wants to send his hogs in from north, take those double air defense down, use a rage spell on them to speed up the death of them, then drop his healers in, and his hogs are going to sort of path to the left is the idea, path around the rest of the base, and the healers will keep them alive and use the rage spell on that final air defense as well. And the raid worked out so well. A couple of fails, I think, as in he didn't quite break into the core very well. The troops were almost began circling around, but it still worked out, and the golems got stuck as well. I'll show you what I mean. I'll show you the raid. Here we go. So let's watch what's happening. A couple of loons in at the start. He's triggering those Teslas, using a couple of goblins because that's where the giant bombs were. The loons have taken down the cannon, which was a nice trade. And there you can see the double golem straight in, and with that a load of wizards behind to start creating the funnel. Now, funnel didn't quite work down the bottom because the queen aggroed, and then because of that the queen pulled sort of downwards. She got distracted by the enemy queen, so she didn't quite go inwards, and you can see the jump spell there was because he wanted the troops to go in and through and towards the air defense, but the king came into the rescue, and what a hero, blasted through the wall. So the CC are now coming out. He's got a lightning spell to help deal with them. The king and the queen are the guys that are going to sort of take it down, and he's just hoping he can do well here and get the king through. The king's taking the air defense down, which is ideal. And now look at this, a load of hogs in early doors. What he's going to do is drop a rage spell down in a second. Watch, he's trying to get the air defense down, trying to help the other defense, and 4 healers down now. Those healers are going to keep the hogs alive. He's got another rage spell as well for that final air defense to speed them through. But hogs under healer, I mean, what? This is like new age attacking. This is I don't know if this is going to become mainstream or popular, but it's just a really sort of flashy, cool approach to the raid, and for that reason I'm really happy to bring it into this video. You know, I love variation in my videos, and I love variation in our war attacks and what we do, and wow, this one was pretty damn cool. Anyway, moving through, taking that last build hut down, and we're going to go into an attack on number 9, which is going to be against a Town Hall 9, I believe. So I think it's going to be a Shattered Surgical Hog attack. Let's have a look. Scout. Yeah, by Xliv, and let's see. the layout of the base. Interesting. It's a very interesting layout, actually. Almost lends itself to LaLoon, but then it's really awkward. No, I think he's right on his approach here. Be interesting to see which way he goes in the base and what he takes down. Giant bombs are likely to be in the core. Not many other places they can be, to be honest. So let's see how he starts the raid. Okay, Looning to take down the mortar for the fair trade. Going in the angle sort of adjacent to the queen, but through a couple of key defences, but also sort of adjacent to where the potential giant bombs could be as well. So he might be hoping to get an initial trigger on a couple of giant bombs. So the golem's going in now. Now they're going straight into the core. He's left them no option but to go inwards. The king and the queen are going in. I presume there's one giant bomb's already triggered there. Lightning spell to take down the enemy witch and hopefully some of the rest of the other CC as well. King's doing a brilliant job in pushing inwards, quite deep actually, and he might even get the king down. Anyway, the surgical's already started. Look, giants, couple of hogs down. The rest of the hogs are going straight through the north, and they're going to push straight into those archer towers. I'm assuming he's going to get a heal over the arch towers, which he has, and he's already got clean up wizards in as well. So the thing I love about X-Liv is he's so confident in his raids, and he's so sort of aware of his timings and what he needs to be doing, that he can place things. He just sort of almost like a robot, just steamrolls the base. Even while his kill squad are mid doing their thing, the hogs are being dropped. As soon as the hogs are being dropped, the wizards are down for cleanup, and it just means that he's going to have a huge amount of time left. Look how many hogs are left up there. I don't think I should put a disclaimer out. Not a single hog dies in the making of this video. It's just insane. I definitely think some probably got spring trapped, but no, just a really nice attack. Okay, moving into the final video, we got a cold-blooded LaLoon on a Town Hall 10. So let's have a look, and it's with Gunnu. I'm glad Gunnu's bringing home a nice 3-star for the clan. And yeah, this base is the most popular base I've seen at Town Hall 10 currently. I don't know what it is about it, why everyone thinks it's amazing. I mean, it's not that great, but and it's also it was relatively Premier Town Hall 10. I mean, level 5 air defences they look like. Oh wow, okay. So Hound and a couple of loons in early doors to presumably try and take down the enemy air defense, which actually has worked, which is quite unusual. I didn't that's an interesting start to this sort of raid. Yeah, wow. Okay, so Golem's down now, trying to break them in. Queen down, presumably King down as well. He's actually broke. Is he double broken? Oh, Warbreaker's got springed. That's a little bit unlucky. He's going to pay for that. Lightning spell to help down the CC. But all he wants is that, well, ideally he wants quite a lot of things down, but definitely wants the air defense. So now he should have a Hound in the CC and a Hound in his standard camp, which he does, and he's going to be sort of LaLooning the rest of the base. So it'll be interesting to see how he's going to do it with sort of air defences on the opposing sides. Queen's going ham, taking down a load of defences, but she's going to be quickly swallowed up now. Hound's okay. It's almost like a spam LaLoon straight through the one side of the base. Going to be interesting to see how he pushes through the Infernos here. Freeze spell down now to try and keep the loons alive, and yeah, raging them through the core. They've almost moved straight through now. That Inferno is doing some damage, but it's about to go down. Everything's just sort of got almost like no chance to respond to what's actually happening, and before you know it, I mean, yeah. I think this raid might have come close on top. Oh no, he's got quite a bit of cleanup as well. He's just waiting for those final defences to go down, because as soon as the defences go down, he can drop the cleanup loons as well. Yep, there you go, look. And he's just trying to spread the cleanup around the base to be as efficient as possible. And just the thing I love about this war is the bases weren't super high level, but the just the almost that quirky sort of modding of the attacks to, when I say modding, you know, modification of the standard strategies, and yeah, it's something fresh, something new. So brilliant. So great war. I hope you enjoyed this war recap, guys. For me, that was very enjoyable to watch and commentate, and obviously this is when I was on holiday, so it's good, it's good to see that the clan are just smashing through the wars when I'm not around. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.